Middle school can be challenging for everyone, as this is the time when most changes occur physically and emotionally. You start to think of many things at this stage, especially about what others think about you. These emotions make you want to be noticed and placed on a high pedestal like some of your peers. But you do not have to worry anymore. In this video, we shall take a look at how to become popular in middle school and measure up to expectations. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below to get a notification on our next video. For many of us, the transition from elementary to middle school is the most challenging. At this point in our lives, puberty is starting to occur, and we become more aware of our environment and those around us. We look at the popular ones and think that being popular means being a badass at everything. Unfortunately, most teenagers have the wrong impression of being famous. The truth is, to know how to become popular in middle school, you need to know certain things. These guide you and elevate you to a better status. Without much ado, let's get into the ways of becoming popular in middle school. The first thing to becoming popular is to let others notice you. Don't get this wrong, it doesn't mean that you should force yourself on people. People can take notice of you when you start practicing some habits. One of these is putting yourself out there. Imagine that you are in a group where everyone is discussing their interest, and you sit with a sad look on your face. How do you think they'll feel? It will be awkward. On the other hand, if you smile and participate in these conversations when they concern you, they'll be more interested in you. Aside from this, when you're walking alone down the hallway, put on a positive attitude. Smile and say hello to those who walk past you. Though you may not know it, this character pulls a lot of attention to you and makes you stand out. To quickly get noticed, you have to stand out from the crowd, and for a good reason. Be that person with the guitar, or a good fashion sense, or a unique hairdo. Another important thing you have to do is to join a team. It could be football, baseball, rugby, swimming, or whatever sports activities are available in your school. However, if you are not a sporty person, then join clubs. There's debate, press, music clubs, and so many others you can join. You can also get noticed when you are very active in class. Now, you might think that answering questions and excelling in class is a nerdy or a dumb thing to do. This impression is very wrong. On the contrary, being smart makes you stand out. Nonetheless, when you want to display these intellectual skills, try not to sound like a show-off. Be neutral, be calm, be unique. People also tend to notice you when you have several interests. If you focus on only a particular thing, you will be acquainted only with the people within that circle. But if you engage in other things, you get to know more people from different circles, and they'll also be aware of your presence. Being popular in middle school does not stop at getting people's attention. You have to interact. That brings us to our next stage, making friends. To make friends, you have to hone all your socializing skills. If you think you do not have any, try to interact more, and you'll find out that it is easier to mingle than you initially thought. However, before you think of mingling, you need to have an interest in them. You have to show that you care for people. Little questions like "How are you doing? How was your day?" may sound ordinary, but they could be the beginning of long conversations. Ask for their opinions on things and be patient enough to hear what they have to say. To interact, you have to practice the habit of small talk. Inconsequential as it might sound, small words are compelling. They open up windows for deeper and lengthy conversations. Asking simple questions that relate to the interest of others gets them talking. When talking, you should always endeavor to make your conversations lively. To do this, you need to have a sense of humor. For some people, this comes naturally, for others, they have to develop it. Whichever category you find yourself in, know that a sense of humor is a powerful tool. Nobody likes long and boring conversations, so you have to be funny at some point. Make them laugh while they talk. Try to be as lively as you can because people are drawn to free spirits. Chip in funny sentences, but try not to make it sound forced. Instead, be as natural as possible. Be friendly and welcoming, but also bear in mind that this action will not always be reciprocated as people are not perfect. Nevertheless, always wear a smile and try to reach out as much as you can. Becoming popular in middle school also requires that you should be the best version of yourself. Be that person that you want to be. Achieving this might seem a little complicated, especially if you are more of an introvert. However, being your best self is very easy as you have to do just a few things. First, put effort into improving your appearance. A pleasing appearance doesn't mean much makeup on your face or wearing baggy jeans. It simply means that you look good, neat, and presentable. Pay close attention to little details on your body, especially your face. If you feel that makeup is necessary, apply it moderately. If you are a boy, dress decently. Secondly, be confident in yourself. A lot of teenagers tend to prefer people who can stand on their own or lead a crowd. This doesn't mean that you have to be loud or lousy. You need to exude confidence when speaking to your peers. Do not be afraid to air your views or make a point when speaking. Another mistake many people make is thinking that you have to be part of the popular clique to become famous. This is not entirely true. You can be popular and move with a different set of people. Remember that people will always talk about you, and not everything will be positive. That said, you should learn not to care about what everyone says about you. All that matters is who you are, and as long as you are right, you can keep moving on. Finally, be original. There is nothing more annoying than communication with fake people. Don't try too hard to impress people that you become a person you are not. Be the person you are wherever you may find yourself. So, if you were thinking about how to become popular in middle school, are these points worth a shot? Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to click the subscribe button to be the first person to watch new videos on this channel.